Everyone, welcome back to Borrowed and Build. And today I want to show you my Borrowed and Build Robinhood margin account. And as you can see, my account has been going up. I haven't invested more, but because I'm using margin, right? My margin is at $16,591. And I have changed the way I used to invest. Like now, I'm still investing in SPYM. Okay, this is as you can see here my total return, etc. SCHG. Okay, even though I'm negative in the total return, but this is a long play. I have CLM 505 shares, 504 shares. I'm negative about 5.50%, but I'm investing over here $5 per day to average down. And this pays about 17, 18, or 19% a yearly, right? And I got QDTE. It's a round hill fund, and I have 237 shares. I have XDTE, 202 shares. I do have YMAX, and yeah, even though like it loses its NAV over time, but this is like for the dividends, like it's a high dividend. And one of the things is that I have learned the hard way is that if I want to keep this going, I need to start with a high yield, right? Like 30, 40%, maybe 50%. And I might get back into ulti, like just to get like about, I don't know, 50 shares of even 100 shares over time of ulti, because I need my dividends to kind of lower my margin. Okay, because if I go by just investing in the S&P 500, and then investing my money buying the S&P 500 and borrowing from it, then it doesn't really work, because I need my margin not to stack. Okay, because margin stacks, even though I'm investing, right, like in growth, and I'm investing my paycheck, um, it doesn't really work the way you think it does, because yes, you get 10% or 12%, but that's over time, over the long term, right? Not just like a year could be down, -1, -2, then the next year it could be up 50%. In the long run, it plays out, but in the short term, you need dividends to kind of lower your margin to keep yourself at bay. For example, here I have a this is like a free account from Snow Analytics. I called it over here, borrowed and build up here, right? Just like the channel. And I noticed that Snow Analytics is kind of accurate with the dividends, like the projected yield. And of course, it's gonna change, because not every week or every month we get the same amount of yield of income. So like, but I noticed that this app, right, this platform, kind of, it tracks itself pretty well, and it gives you, an overhead of how much dividend you're gonna get paid over time. And you can see here, I'm in 21%, give or take, right? It might drop tomorrow because the dividend kind of, let's say, it went down, so this might drop to 20%. I really, for now, want to increase this dividend. Sorry, 17%. The other day it was higher, obviously. Sorry, I'm getting $21 per day. So my dividend yield as of now is 70%, and sometimes, like I said, it goes up to 20% or 22%. Depends how much dividends you're getting paid from these high dividend yields. And I want to get this for now, as high as like maybe 30%. so I could get that immediate dividend that kind of pays off, keeps my, I call it, keep my margin at bay. So once my immediate short term income that I need to kind of keep this going is about $2,000 per month. That's like the medium. Of course, like if I get 5,000 to 10,000 in dividends, even better. But the short term, because I'm trying to flow at least 2,000, of my expenses every month, or 2,100. Right now, it went higher because things are so expensive than usual. Like my groceries went up. Okay, so I need like that. I need more, like more medium term, medium short, long term, high dividend income, because again, my groceries just went up like crazy. Like I usually buy the same stuff, and it went up this past week and went up like over $50 buying the same item, guys. This is crazy. And gas right now is almost it is a four. I saw it at $4 today where I live. I don't know how much gas is where you live, but over my area, it's about to break $4 if it's not already by the time I release this video. So I need, like I said, about $2,200 now. When like a few months ago, I just needed like 2,000. That's how you know inflation and whatever's happening in the world. It's screwing us, the working class. And yeah, so I need to increase my dividend, and that's why, like I said, that's why I'm focusing now into high dividends. And once my dividends it's like I get the amount that I need to keep this account at bay, and like I could do more with my check. Then I'll slowly switch from like high dividend to growth, and I might get some SHD, some DGRO, some dividend stocks that do not that they don't have like a high dividend, but like if there's like a market crash and whatnot, like it maintain its nav. So basically lowering over time, I have to lower my yield maybe to like 10, 9%, but that's not now. Now I'm focusing on getting that immediate high yield. So okay, guys, and I haven't been posting videos because for the past month or ish, I have been through. I don't want to say a lot. I don't want to exaggerate, but I've been through some up and downs. Right. This is even though I would like to post every single day, I sometimes like I lack the energy or the positivity with everything that's going on. Like it drains you, and and there's just the external things that happens in the world, and but imagine adding the things that happens to your personal life. So yeah, so sorry that I've not been posting like I used to, but hopefully little by little I get back on track. And remember, this is not financial advice. This is my journey. Okay, just showing you my journey and what we are capable of, when we put our mind into certain things in life. Thank you so much, and hopefully you have a great day.